For the first time in 9 months, I picked up the welder. What about this? Filling holes, it's what we do here on Gearhead 704. I just wanna say, this is a lot of work. We have a little problem. Check that out, finally, blood. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and today, guys, we are back on the SSP project, aka Nemesis right there. You can see, well, you probably can't see, not great lighting. I'm at Fox Mustang Restoration. Come here a lot, in case you don't know, in case you're new to the channel. But yeah, I have an 88 Mustang FOXBODY coupe that I call Nemesis. Let's take a better look. Here we go. Hopefully making some actual progress today. Last time I tried to work on this, didn't really make much progress, but we've done a little bit of work already. It had been a while since we had welded on this, and I say we. I'm here with Matt, co-owner of Fox Resto. We started on this, and where we started at, I'll show you guys over here, trying to plug these holes here. You can see we got some holes there from when we ripped the old COWL out, trying to plug those, and it was just sparking everywhere. And the reason why it was sparking is we still had some primer and paint. So we had to go to the hardware store. You can see now, Matt used the wire wheel, and we got all the paint and primer off. A lot less contamination now. So that's just what we're doing. I gotta go ahead, I gotta weld all the holes through here, and then it'll be ready for the COWL to go on. Let me show you guys what we've done already, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it, keep going, and let's see how far we can get today. I really don't know. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but I do wanna document everything I'm doing to this car for my own self, and also for you guys, so you can see the full transformation, because it's almost like a complete rebuild. When we got into the COWL, that's when the madness started. So let's go ahead, enough talking, let me get cracking. All right, I forgot to mention in the time lapse there, you saw Matt grinding things down. I'm still not too good with that tool. Last time I tried it, tried to take my stomach out. So that's why he was using that to grind the welds down, clean all that up, do the wire brush. But for the first time in 9 months, I picked up the welder, and here's how I did. And actually, you know what, guys? It really kind of came back to me. This is not that bad. And if you look at the other side here, over here, the welds are pretty solid. I'm not upset about that. So got that little piece, kind of ease back into it. Yeah, I know my hair's not perfect, but feel pretty good. So I'm still trying to get the metal like exactly straight here. That's also tough. Matt was kind of showing me that. He just did this. This part looks pretty good, pretty flat. Trying to get these tight to the body, right? But in a line and not these bulges. But once that's right, then I can fill these little holes here, fill these holes here, and just filling holes, guys, just filling holes. That's what we do here on Gearhead 704, apparently, at least today. Filling a bunch of holes. So get ready for more hole filling right now. All right, guys, I know a lot of time lapse so far, but I was like all done. I went ahead and I even took a Coke break, because you guys know that I love Coke. But I went ahead and had a Coke break, and I was like, oh, okay. By the way, not that kind of Coke, just in case you're new. Coca-Cola Classic. Okay, all right. I was like, oh, I'm all done, Matt, I'm all done. See? And then he was like, what about this? A few holes there. See those holes? Okay. So I forgot that entire section. But instead of making you guys watch more time lapse or watch Tiffany Sandmore over there, she was supposed to be done. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, ignore that. Instead of making you watch that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to my buddy, the Serbinator shirts. He is selling some shirts, recently covered them. So let's take a look at that. Go get you one if you want. I have all of them, which is awesome. But yeah, see if you want one of the Serbinator shirts. I will have his contact information down below. So you can get one of your own if you want. And then hopefully when you come back, through the power of editing, I will have filled all these holes. Again, we're all about Tiff. We're all about filling holes today on Gearhead 704. Hole filling time. Let's do it. We do have Serbinator shirts here. These Serbinator, we've got all different kinds. I'm actually getting help from my buddy Shadow Project over here. But all these out because you were just telling me, Danny, which ones came from. So this is the truck. This one's obvious. It's the F100.
Yep, the new Edge.
New Edge. And these are all Serbonator spoilers in case you're missing it, which is cool. Yep, there it is. S197. This is your car.
This is the actual car.
Right, so here's the actual car that one's based off of, which is, you know, I mean, it's bad. But anyway, I think I have to bleep that. And then this is the old ODB Capri.
Yes.
The Capri, which it's also for, you know, just a FOXBODY hatch, basically.
Or AKA Ben the Destroyer.
Yes. So. You guys know that one very well on the channel. And then I'm also wearing one. This is what the front looks like. Let me just hand this over to Danny and then we'll turn around. But yeah, you get the front Serbonator, and then the back I've got, of course, the convertible, because that's what I have. So that's why I'm wearing this one. But yes, the Serbonators are a good buddy. He makes these spoilers, in case you didn't know, he makes the spoilers. Why do I point it right there? He makes these spoilers right here, and you can also buy shirts. So anyway, they're doing the awards over there. Wanted to give a quick shout out to him, and be sure if you want to see S197 content, follow that guy on Instagram. Thanks for the help, Danny. All right, I finished that little spot I missed before. So at this point, we are ready to try and grind all the welds down. Matt is gonna help me out with that. Get them all grind down, and then we'll see. Probably what will happen is I'll still see some little holes there that I have to go back and like tack weld. So anyway, we'll let you see what it looks like right after this. Grinding just finished, and I had that on my Instagram, by the way, on my Instagram stories. I put a lot of stuff up there, so if you're not following me on Instagram, that'd be really cool to check out. You can get some inside info. But let's go ahead and see how it turned out here. Now, inside here, we did not grind because these are not gonna be seen, okay? So there's really no need to grind there. Checking on this side here, it was ground down. Looks pretty solid, we'll see. And then, yeah, all the ones are ground down here as well. So, believe it or not, what we have to do next, metal shaping. Metal shaping, very challenging for me because you have to really look for dips and high spots and low spots and use the right tools. And I'm kind of all new to that. I'm still new to a lot of this, although welding, I got pretty comfortable with. It was really nice to get back into welding today. But what I'm doing now is trying to make this here as flat as possible all the way across. And so you're probably not gonna be able to tell, but right here, it starts to get to a high spot. I can feel it. And then it kind of dips up and down. So I literally have to use a hammer, go all the way across, make it as flat as possible, because if I don't do that, it's gonna be a lot harder to install the cowl and things aren't gonna fit properly and all that. So that's what I gotta do next. I am gonna time lapse that a little bit, but I just wanna say, this is a lot of work. I don't know if anybody would actually, if you were gonna pay a shop, I was just talking to Matt about it. I don't know if there's shops that do this level. I'm not sure. It's definitely not an inexpensive job from a labor standpoint. It's a lot of labor, but it's gonna kind of be pretty cool for me because at the end of it, when I put it all together, imagine how that's gonna feel knowing I did that work. So anyway, enough talking. Let me get back to that and we'll see how that looks after I shape the metal. All right, guys, a lot of metal shaping later. I did not put all that in the time lapse, but man, it's finally done and we have a little problem. I don't know, this might be in the thumbnail. Check that out, finally, blood. Joe Lenardi, big fan of the channel, I believe. Joe, I finally got blood for you. But anyway, not just that too, I'm bleeding on my thumb too. But anyway, kind of done. What we have to do next is, look, found that out when I shaping the metal, got another hole, lots of tiny holes in here. Next time, got to do more welding, more sandblasting. There you go. I don't know what else to say. I have a lot more work to do on this car, and hopefully next time we actually start welding the cowl on. So this was progress today, guys. It was actual progress. Been working here several hours. Back held up pretty good. It's a little hurt, but yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go and close this one out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe, because I do upload 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. See if you can say that 4 times fast. We'll see you here next time on Gearhead 704. Instead of you making watch that, you making watch that. Making bacon, shaking bacon. Bacony bacos?
Bacon.
All right, I don't think this works. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, the like button kind of helps me out. Oh, Tiffany's looking at something. What we do? Oh, more blood?
Don't like the blood.
All right, she's worried about the blood right there. She's right behind the camera here. She's looking at me. She's watching this finger closely, guys. Yeah, blood. All right, I'll hold it right here so I don't do anything else. Oh, maybe that's worse. I don't know. Anyway.